Hi, Taurus-Gemini. Welcome into your Timeless Love Tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses on YouTube. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading, allowing me to read for you in this moment. Okay, I hope you do find some sort of confirmation about what your higher self is already guiding you to through this reading. And if you're new here, say hello down below or in the live chat if you're tuning in live. And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Thank you. Make sure you say hello as well. I am just searching my incense stash here to see what I actually have. Yeah, we're going to burn the crown for you. Definitely going to burn the crown. Because there is a lot of new beginning energy headed your way here towards Gemini in love and romance, but it feels like you're going to need to have some sort of spiritual attunement that you might not be used to at the moment, in order to yeah. So I just saw hands go hold on to it or grab onto something. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get this incense lit. We're going to sound the singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to clear and set the energy for this reading. You are more than welcome to do whatever grounding or gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment, so that you are in tune and connected to your higher self and you can absorb the messages that are meant for you in this moment. And keep in mind, if this read ever pops up a little bit down the line in your feed, there's probably a message that we're going to talk about here that'll be more relevant for you there at that time. So make sure you guys are retuning in, as these are all timeless readings here on my channel. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. Go ahead and get started on what feels right and best for you as a grounding and gratitude practice. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Taurus Gemini Cusp Collective Energy here on YouTube. Those with strong Taurus and Gemini placements in their natal chart or active energies in their 2nd and 3rd houses. I thank you for protecting our energy as we tune into your guidance. Thank you for also grounding us in this moment together and allowing these messages to bring all those who tune into the reading closer to you. We thank you for your love, your grace, your mercy, and presence. And so it is. All right. Hey, Solar Moon. Hello, everyone else tuning in. Energies around you. You got the sweet song. Soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. I just heard Haunted by a playlist. Whether there is some sort of active playlist you and this person shared together, or there is a song that reminds someone of you at the moment, reminds them of a time where you guys were very attracted to one another, maybe very much so headed towards some form of long-term partnership. Somebody maybe misses the patience and the security that they received from you here, or that you received from someone. Maybe that's what you're missing, being at odds and children. Yeah, kind of like what we were picking up over on the YouTube side of things, where we do meditation and a channeled message or channeling session before each public live here. If you guys want to tune into that, you can join the highest tier on YouTube, link in the description box. There will also be an extended for this reading over on Patreon, all right, if you're interested in that. Sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. Somebody felt like maybe they were parenting or being a parent to the other in this connection, or someone's sort of rebellious nature against authority. Okay, somebody could have like Aquarius in the 3rd house or something like that, or Uranus in their third house. It's like even through somebody's antics or childish ways, somebody remained patient and listened and allowed the space for reflection, which then maybe amplified some sort of attraction. You got warm embrace here. Yeah, it's like somebody misses touching you, holding you. Yeah, there you go. You got slow down. Maybe that's what you feel towards this person. Like they tend to want to speed into that warm embrace type of energy. This person could struggle with patience. Seasoned love, yeah. There's also, I'm just getting this strong energy that you either like held somebody down, somebody held you down in some sort of situation. Maybe when your health was failing at one point, or just not in the best space, or something was going down or wrong. And it's like the patience as some sort of inner child wounding was being exposed through this health ailment. Maybe somebody battled with substances. Maybe there was some sort of like health scare, surgery, something like that. Something where like it was serious is what I heard. It's serious. Like maybe even like a wound. Bullet wound or something. Oh my gosh. Bullet wound. Okay. But it exposed some sort of inner child, or it's like somebody saw the other person's inner child in this vulnerable moment and decided to be a space of patience, security, and allow that, which I definitely feel like made this person either love the other more, or it clearly did something right. Wedding, it's like made somebody really consider the other as a long-term partner. Whereas maybe prior to that moment, it felt like, maybe this is just for the moment. Okay. Okay. Sad that it would maybe take that, but it happens, right? That's life. When life gets tough, you really do see who's there for you. Right? You got choices and decisions. So somebody was refusing to make a choice or didn't know what to decide. Feels like they missed a chance. Okay. This could also be a situation where somebody's been dating someone for like 10 plus years. It's one of, like, I'm feeling that type of relationship dynamic where it's like someone's just been ultra patient, just holding somebody down. It's been 10 years. What are we doing? Are we getting married? Yeah, we'll have the wedding soon. Like, this could even be like a couple that's been like engaged for a very long time. It's like, are you ever going to make that official or what? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Okay. So maybe in that retrospect, if that's a timeline you resonate with here, okay, it's like somebody said, you know what, let me take a step back, and might actually reflect, like, I don't know, there could be a little bit of resentment here. Like somebody maybe feels like they gave their best years away to a relationship or a person that clearly might have wasted their time here, but they thought was like a seasoned type of love, or in the sense of like, I'm holding this person down, they're holding me down, when maybe you were just holding this person down and they weren't really holding you down in the same way. Yeah, vulnerability. And interferes at the bottom. As you face your inner fears, you recognize what is holding you back from attracting a healthy and loving relationship with others and yourself. So maybe this is all a reflection of you. We'll see where you're at in all of this, Taurus-Gemini, in a minute. But the energy around you in love and romance does feel like there was this opportunity for partnership that was either delayed with a slowdown due to someone's indecision or inability to be vulnerable, which might have caused them to miss a chance with some sort of union here. Had they just took the time to listen and actually reflect on what was being said, what was being communicated at a moment where you guys were at odds with each other, or there was some sort of tension. So it maybe made somebody feel like, oh, they only really wanted me for that warm embrace, for the physical vessel that I hold, like just wanted a body warmer in a way. Maybe that's what you feel like, or somebody feels like that towards you, like you only wanted them for that. which doesn't necessarily have to be true or real. It's just maybe, again, a part of the inner child in maybe both of you that are afraid of securing this love is what I wanted to say, so I'll say it. All right, I just want to pull a little bit more and then we'll see where you're at. Very soon, okay. Love letter, yeah, lover's lane, right? Third party. And accountability, right. So, yeah. Okay. That third party energy, that's what I mean. I think if this has been like an on again, off again type of relationship or type of attraction, like, because maybe there's like moments where you're really attracted to this person or they're really attracted to you, and then something happens where you're at odds and then that kind of fades. So that could be making someone feel like questionable, as if like, should we actually be more than friends? Somebody also has a confession, I feel like, to make about a third party. Like, the pressure to hold themselves accountable is mounting for somebody here. Yeah, communication, gifts, and offers. Somebody might want to sweeten something up. Oh no. Somebody could be like taking somebody out to actually break up with them, or on some sort of offer trip is what I just heard. Offer trip. I don't know what do you mean. It's like on some sort of thing, gift, or some sort of experience, a breakup occurred here. Somebody might want to do the whole spiel here of like, oh, it was just sex type of thing, regardless of gender. Like, oh, I didn't mean anything. Nah. What we really kind of got in that pre-shuffle, just the overarching energy, is someone is absolutely more in tune with their intuition when it comes to love and romance. So this could be a test here of, and here comes the rain. Yeah, this could be the test of whether or not someone is actually cleansed from some sort of karmic patterning or not. All right, let's just see where you're at. Let's see where you're at, Taurus Gemini. That was just what's swirling around you here. Again, this could all be something you're witnessing with the people close to you. You could be getting communication that's your best friends breaking up with their long-term partner. And I mean, that could be the case too. Okay. Acts of service is where you're at, Taurus Gemini. Tell me a little bit more. An apology. Okay. Okay, somebody could be waiting on you to apologize, or that could be an apology you're waiting on. And the first time, somebody could be expressing themselves in that way, making themselves vulnerable for the first time. Okay. Bottom of the deck for the overall energy for Taurus Gemini is fate. All right, so fate is at play when it comes to your love life, okay? Choose peace as you navigate whatever the situation you might be dealing with here. Okay? It's like somebody's like, it would be really nice if you would apologize, or that could be how you feel. Like, it just would be really cool if somebody could just own up to what they did. Just apologize. Not even deeper than that. Just acknowledge the fact that you messed up here. Like, I feel like that's something, or that's what someone feels. Because I really don't know if this is you or this person still, even though we're asking for what's specifically tied to you or where you're at. Apologizing might be a crucial step in preserving this relationship. It could also provide an opportunity to address certain behaviors and concerns. So, I don't know, Taurus Gemini, you might have to act in this way of service towards your partner and be vulnerable for the first time since you've dated this person or been with them, or maybe the first time in a long time. Like, actually just express yourself and let the chips fall where they may. That's fate. Meaning, Taurus Gemini, you could have been not expressing yourself as a means to try to control the outcome of a connection. And that is, control is like the control in love, You know what I mean? You definitely don't want those to mix as much as possible, even though that's a very common issue in relationships. But I feel like that's maybe something that you're facing within yourself right now. And for the first time, actually allowing such a deep, intimate space for someone close to you, for a lover, I feel, to be in that moment with you. Okay, so it's almost like this is your love language, possibly. An act of service is, okay, I'm going to hold myself accountability, which is big. Very huge for Taurus Gemini energy, no shade, but it just is, because that willingness to change is not there. But that love of knowledge and knowing is. So it's okay to apologize, especially if it's weighing on your heart, Taurus Gemini. If it's weighing on your heart to send an apology to somebody, just do it. Just do it. Okay? That could be the test for you. Meaning you could be waiting for this person to reach out, and it's not going to happen that way. It's the ball is in your court here. Okay? If you're cross-watching, you might be like, yep. Taurus Gemini is up to them. Yeah, there you go. We're definitely talking about lovers here. Make sure my deck's not upside down. So tell me a little bit more about this act of service for Taurus Gemini energies, or second, and third house. King of Swords, there you are, shining bright. Right out the gate. So this is you. All right, and again, doing something for our partner that we know they would love or need when they are overwhelmed makes it worth the while. Acts of service may be your or your person's love language. So someone is in a high level of understanding that there needs to be some sort of action taken to neutralize something that's occurred here. Meaning somebody could be pissed, vexed. Accountability, though, maybe there's a third party involved here. Okay, this is a year of karma, where it ain't running from you. Can't run from it. It's gonna find you. Okay, and not just you, it's gonna find other people too. So don't even worry about the other people part. Just make sure, if you gotta balance some scales here, that you're doing so. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this act of service, the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords knows that in order to shift this whole thing around, in order to maybe stop somebody from claiming their singlehood, so it could be that type of, I just heard last ditch effort. Okay. Strength. Look at all the majors coming out. Okay. To hold on. To grip. A strong grip. That's what I mean. There is absolutely a test of strength within a connection or a relationship right now that you're a part of, Taurus Gemini. I just heard the apology shows that you can work together. That's the accountability piece. It's not you versus them. It's y'all versus everything else. Especially if this is someone, we saw wedding, right? Especially if this is someone that wants to be married to you, or that you know in your heart, Taurus Gemini, you want to marry. Some of you might be switching from that me versus everybody to team. Like there's no I in team. And yes, there is an M-E in it, so I get that. But let's go with the first one, okay? Roll with that one. You got the Seven of Cups and the Hermit, right? Somebody doesn't know how to apologize, or they're not used to having to. Somebody has to dig deep, 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 deep with the Hermit. It has to come from the soul, is what I just heard. It's gotta come from the soul. Yeah, so I kind of feel like somebody's fed up over it. And I mean seriously. Like not for play. For serious. For true. For real. And I don't know why I keep wanting to go. Yeah, it could be a Queen of Cups. Gemini, Cancer energy. But this would be also just a signifier for, if this is you, Taurus Gemini, right? Like being vulnerable in our way is taking care of yourself. Maybe part of you doesn't trust that vulnerability with this person, regardless of how loyal they've been, regardless of how many years y'all been together. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, the lightning just struck. Yeah. That don't, oh, thank you. The spirit said that don't matter. That doesn't matter. So maybe that's a part of it too. Maybe some of you are at this point where the history that you have with certain people, certain connections, doesn't outweigh that need for safety and security. But you could also be realizing how you might be cutting yourself off from actually experiencing that need or allowing that need to be met in certain connections as well. So it's almost kind of like, yeah, Six of Pentacles, it's Taurus energy. It's almost kind of like weighing the pros and the cons when it comes to these relationships you have. And make sure you tie in how that dynamic reflects upon how you look at yourself and the relationship you have with yourself, okay? Don't forget that piece of it. The period, right, the Two of Cups. Like I was channeling for one of the meditation sessions, I think for Aries Taurus, the Two of Cups is starting to feel like that, the two cups that you can never knock over. Never, 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 ever, never, right? People can come through and knock over 8 other cups, which would make you have to detach from all 8 of those energies, right? But you will always still have those 2, like the 5 of Cups. You'll always have those 2. So this is what I mean. It's like there could be somebody positioned in your life where, I don't want to say you'll always have them, because the Wheel of Fortune did come out, meaning like that's not set in stone. So let's not move in that mindset that this person will always be there for you in this way. Let's not take advantage of people in that way, because maybe that's what's been going down. Okay? This feels like Mercury retrograde for some of you, helping you reflect on your own 3 of Pentacles, ways of connecting, networking, communicating. Feels like Mercury here with you with the 7 of Cups, and realizing how that has kept you in some toxic emotional patterns. Okay? Now, that's fair if you're sitting here and like, nope, it's the other person, that's fine. But here on my channel, we hold ourselves accountable first before we ever point the finger towards somebody else, okay? Always check yourself first. Love you, love you. Let's talk about the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Maybe this is also a fear of not being received emotionally well. Like maybe you've been told, oh, your emotions are too raw. It's too high energy. It's too much. Oh, it's just too much. Oh, God. Da, da, da. I don't think it's going to be too much for this Queen of Cups. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. This is somebody who can hold space, balance. This is also somebody who can do the this and that are true. Who understands nuance. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, Two of Pentacles coming out as nuance. And an energy. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. When it comes to communicating, choose peace. Like if you know you speaking your mind is going to wreak havoc or cause chaos, try to hold it back a little bit. Bite the tongue just a smidge, especially during Mercury retrograde right now, because it might not be received as well as you would want it to be or the way that it needs to. This is also weighing the pros and cons with the Two of Pentacles. But that's what I mean. It's like somebody maybe doesn't trust that this Queen of Cups is who they say they are or is actually down. But I honestly feel like that's an illusion on the other person's end, whoever is in the distrusting energy. It's an illusion on their end. It's more or less a reflection of the distrust they have in themselves. Okay. So clarify the connection between acts of service and an apology. Oh. Yeah, the Hangman. So this is a moment of enlightenment, Taurus Gemini, in this connection, seeing it from someone else's point of view. The Queen of Pentacles, right? So that's what I mean. It's like there could just be this one way that you related to this person, or this one thing that, and I hate to even say it like that, but compartmentalized in a way. Like, this is my emotional connection, this is my financial connection, this is my spiritual connection, this is my, you know what I'm saying? My mental connection. Like, all of these separate individuals or relationships serving singular purposes, where there's one connection that can expand into two of Pentacles, two of Cups. Can there be room for both? So maybe this is what I mean. This is like somebody fighting their own sense of single-mindedness and dealing with somebody who's maybe multi-dimensional, multifaceted, can hold more than one energy, can be in more than one energy. Okay? 10 of Cups. So fate is what you make it. 10 of Swords. But maybe somebody feels like it's too late. That could be the missed energy, the missed opportunity. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. Somebody maybe overthought this. That inability to make a decision. Choices and decisions in reverse. That's way too many, Spirit. Clarify the 10 of Swords. That is you. Sun and Gemini energy. Okay? 7 of Pentacles. My Mercury retrograde. So this is what I mean. This is your time, Taurus Gemini, to really clear out the clutter in the head, in the mind. Yeah, I literally, like this is depicted, let it pour out from the crown, hence why we're doing the crown chakra. It's like turn yourself upside down and dump all the gunk out so that you can be an empty vessel for what that 10 of Cups that keeps wanting to be here. Yeah, there's a 10 of Cups available to you. It's just a matter of you seeing it that way. And not in a way of like, oh, just manipulate your vision. No, it's like it's actually there. You're just a little single-minded on it. It's like you're not allowing room for someone to hold more space in your life, is what I would maybe say. Or this is how you feel towards someone. Someone's not allowing you the room to hold more space. You're kind of like, look, I can juggle, I can do, like I can do. And it's like distrust. A deep layer of betrayal or distrust is healing within someone. Okay, and you got the 4 of Pentacles, so it's within the heart chakra. We'll talk a little bit more about the 4 of Pentacles in Fate over in the extended reading over on Patreon. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this portion of the reading. Let me know if any of that resonated with you in the comments down below. I love to hear that from you all. Make sure you also hit that thumbs up button. All right, it really, really helps the channel. It lets me know that you were here, you tuned in, you appreciated the content, or at least found a message helpful or enjoyed yourself here. I thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you again, Solar Moon, for being here in the live chat. Yeah, if you want to join us over on Patreon, that link is in the description box below, and I'll have the direct extended to this reading pinned in a comment down below. I'll also have the meditation and channeling session that we did prior to this reading for YouTube members also pinned in that comment in case you want to join us at any time or at a later date. All right, well, I love you guys so very much. Thank you again for allowing me to read for you in this moment, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste. Oh, Jesus. Not the whole thing being all crooked. Lord have mercy.